Hello, friends and adventurers. Welcome back to Secret Song Games. I'm Adrian, and I managed to fix the lightning issue with Arx Fatalis. Oh man, it's actually so difficult to find with old school games the proper settings. So apparently OBS needed to have its color range set to limited in order to actually record the brightness. This is how I see the game, by the way. This is how it displays on my screen. So apparently made it simply darker for whatever stupid reason. I really apologize for that, but I'm happy we figured it out. Can I feed the doggy? We always need to feed the dog. Ah, he ate some bread. He actually likes the bread. Okay, so let's visit the tavern. We have interesting people in the tavern. Pulsius.
Pulsius, will you sign false papers for me?
Give me official paper. Then me do that.
I just like how direct Shaegar is. Hey, Pulsius, can you sign some false papers for me? Just like that. Oh, I'm actually stuck in the dog. Oh, fuck.
You know, I haven't seen any dwarves around here in a long time.
Okay, that's not good. I gotta load the game. I'm stuck in the dog. Okay. It's a good thing I keep save games. Okay. I love you, doggy, but I can't feed you anymore. So what's over here?
It's me. Open up.
Password. It's me. Open up.
Password.
Open up. I just gave it to you.
Nope.
Password.
It's me. Open up.
Password.
Tizzy told me you could open the door.
Okay. That's cool. Talk to Pulsius
Will
again.
you sign false papers
Yeah.
for me?
Give me.
Thank you. We skipped the dialogue.
Welcome
So
to the Yellow Tulip, stranger. Drink and relax. You'll always be welcome here, as long as your coin holds out.
thank you, Dizzy. Who is this guy?
To Luneshire, to our good king.
To Loonshire, to our good king. 10 pieces of gold for a bottle of wine, Tizzy. So yeah, we can use empty bottles on this tap to actually fill it with wine, which is pretty cool. So who's this chick?
I need a password to get through that metal door over there.
Ooh, I'm sorry, darling. Perhaps later, once you've been initiated.
Later, you say, once you've been initiated. So Pulsius.
Very cute.
Soon as me have paper, me sign it.
Oh, as soon as we have paper. Okay. So which is the paper that we need to use? Goblin
It
friends.
seems that the goblins catch people.
I think this is the
and then
paper.
sell them
Okay.
again.
So we need to activate the paper on the goblin.
Your paper's in order, friend.
Thank you. So we have the required paperwork to go through the Goblin Kingdom. Awesome.
Try it now. Follow
Thank you for the wine. Thank you for the bread. There is a sign on the stone. Traveler, if you want to take part in my treasure hunt, you will need an emerald to open my chest. Oliver. So we now have a new quest called Oliver's Treasure Map. But that's on level 4, I think, so we're not going to start it just yet. But it's interesting that we actually need an item that we start the quest. There's the bathroom. Where's this guy?
In the end, the more I drink, the more I think violence doesn't solve anything.
I agree with you.
I saw a rat this morning.
So, can we give wine to anybody? Can we give wine to this guy? So, who's this guy?
Hey there, you look lost. Come on over and have a drink. Take a load off. I'm Enoil Calpal, and this little rat hole is my favorite haunt. Now, why don't you tell me a little about yourself?
Actually, I'm having trouble with my memory. Can you tell me who I am?
You're a trusting soul. Sorry, friend. But as I said, I've never laid eyes on you before. No one around here look familiar to you? Maybe you were with the Guild of Travelers and some horrible disaster befell them, leaving you to wander around traumatized. Or maybe some thug hit you on the head and lifted your purse. Who's to say?
Well then, tell me about this place.
Well, this here is a bar. Folks come in here to drink and complain. But maybe you meant the bigger picture. You must have really smacked your noggin. We live down here in these old mines because our sun flared out some years ago. and left the topside world a frozen wasteland.
But how many people live here, and where can I find this guild of travelers that I might belong to?
You know, I'm not really sure just how many of us there are crammed down here. Besides us men, you've got your goblins, dwarves, trolls, and you've got different factions of each. Hard to say, really. As for the Travelers Guild, they're a bunch of hard-to-kill bastards who keep the lines of communication and trade open between us and all the other rat-hole cities. It's supposed to be a long, tough trek between cities, so we don't see them too often. Maybe a while before we see another group. If you ever want to find me, I'm
Cool.
usually here.
So does he have anything to say?
Always find me here. It's
Thank you for the world building. Thank you for the backstory. Can we give him some wine? No. Can we give him some gold? No. Okay, so what's over here? Rules of the game. Place the token on the number of your choice, then spin the wheel. If you win, you'll be given 100 gold pieces. Otherwise, you'll lose 10 gold pieces for each token in the game. Good luck. So this is interesting. Place your bet before spinning the wheel. So nice. The game actually detects the token if you place them on a certain bet.
Welcome, stranger. My name is Rinko. You can win lots of gold with me. If you want to know the rules of the game, just read them. They're pinned up on this wall.
So fun fact, if you if you're of a certain age and you first played this game 20 years ago, oops, I accidentally placed the chair. The audio balancing of the game was very screwy. I mean, you could hear people talking in the tavern way from the beginning of the level. You could hear enemies from a mile away. The audio balancing was really, really poorly done. But fortunately, the Arx Libertatis patch actually fixes everything. Fun fact, if you actually win too many games, the guy is gonna tell you, you know, you won a bit too much.
Here, take your gold.
You won a bit too much, and it's time for you to quit playing. Just like Fallout New Vegas. If you win too many games in Fallout New Vegas in a casino, they ban you. And the same thing that's gonna happen here. I mean, we're just gonna spin the wheel until we get enough gold.
Here, take your gold.
And yeah, that's about it.
Listen, I'm all out of gold. You really are far too lucky for my liking.
Far too lucky.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah, we won a bit too much.
Listen, I'm all out of gold. You really are far too
Okay,
lucky.
thank you for the backstory, Enoil Carpale. Let's see if the goblin has anything else to say.
Pulsius, why were you taken prisoner?
Well, me tell you because you my friend now. You know, some humans disappear, turned into dinner for Akbar.
Akbar?
Akbar hungry, always hungry. We goblins did deal with Akbar's priest. In beginning, good for business, cause we give humans and they give gold pieces. But me not really happy, because soon Akbar become too powerful, and with instance, him want kill whole world. Humans, goblins, and all the others. I tell King of Goblins, and him say me bad goblin, not allowed to business, and me go to prison.
A human eating other humans?
Goblins give humans to Lord Zerbius and him's priests. Priests give humans to Akbar.
Okay, so this Akbar is clearly an important figure, probably a monster, a demigod, who knows. Give me a second, let's do a quick hard save. Okay, so does Pulsius have anything else to say? No.
Aw, quit your staring.
Okay,
Girl could get
cool.
ideas.
We can actually, yeah, we can sort of interact with items over here. Can actually steal some items she has.
Handsome?
She actually reacts if you go behind her place. She tells you, oh, you're not allowed to be there. You're not allowed to do that. So can I give her some gold? And if we give her a gold, she gives us some beer.
Big, I swear.
Can I put a beer in my inventory? That's a good question. No, I can't. I can drink it though. Thank you very much. Can I buy somebody a beer? So it's 2 gold pieces per beer. Can I give a beer to the goblin? No. Can I give a beer to this guy? It's been a very long time since I played this game, so I'm actually curious to explore new interactions. Can I give this guy a beer? Nope. Okay, fair enough. You can get drunk in the game. I can't remember what the effect was, so if I drink some wine, I think the character simply begins to stumble.
Did you know that this place dates back to when there was still a sun in the sky and we lived above ground? It was called the Yellow Rose then. Funny, isn't it?
Interesting. So this tavern is ancient. Let's get drunk. Let's see what happens if we get drunk. Is she gonna cut us off? Like, I never got drunk, I think, in this game. I can't remember what the effect is if you die or if it's something like that. Doesn't seem to be any effect, actually. Yeah, we're just drunk right now. Oh, there is an effect. Okay, I see. Okay, let's skip this because it's a bit disturbing. Okay, freaking finally, that took a while. Yeah, you get drunk for about 30 seconds or so. Cute effect.
Listen, I'm all out of gold.
Yeah, you're out of gold. Okay, you're gonna leave the map. I see. Okay, so we gotta go back to the goblin prison. And, ooh, there's...
Halt, human! You enter Goblin Kingdom. Humans is not allowed, except gem dealers.
Okay, so I gotta show in my license. So where the hell is my license? Gem dealer's license. Here's my license.
I'm a dealer. Here's my license.
Everything in order. You passing now. But careful. Human rebels is escaped from our prison not long ago. Only dealers allowed passing.
Ooh, human rebels. What a terrible and awful thing. So, how about this guy? Is he allowed to pass just like that? Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, did you see that? Clean this ear. Okay, cool. Alright. So first of all, we have the key to the end of the Goblin Kingdom. So I'm curious to explore it, see what we can find. Once we get the Levitate spell, there's a secret area on this level we can access. And the area has a bunch of cool stuff, including a new backpack, so we can actually expand our inventory 2 more times. We can have a huge inventory. Okie dokie. I can't remember which key it was. It was this one, huh? Okay, so what do we get over here? A broken shield. A spatium rune. Nice. It's gonna allow us to have new interactions. A piece of wood. I can't remember this piece of wood, what it was used for. I think it was used for a specific lever. There was a lever somewhere. Or a broken lever, I should say. I think it was in our cell where we started the game. Was it over here? Because I distinctly remember a lever that was broken. Yeah, there it is. So can we... Okay. Oh, interesting. It doesn't consume the piece of wood. But I have no idea if this opens a secret area or not. So it's... Is it just for show? I think it might be just for show. Don't think it actually does anything. Okay, good to know. Progress. So this new area actually contains a friendly fellow. He's a troll. He's a friendly troll. And he's gonna have a small request from us. There's also a rat somewhere around here. I think it's on this side. Yeah, there's a rat. Double damage. So yeah, when you do a critical hit, you can do double damage. which is pretty neat. I think there's another... yeah, and there's a teleporter over here. We can't activate the teleporters just yet. We need a couple of runes for that, so we need a Mega Spatium rune. So Mega means improve, I think. And our inventory is full, so we can't really pick up new stuff, unfortunately. We are gonna get our own room eventually. We can deposit stuff in our own room. There's the friendly troll over there. And our troll is actually an artist. He makes sculptures. Also have some fishies over here. I think he actually gets upset if you steal his fish. Begins to attack you. And we want this guy on our side, so we do not want him hostile. There's a waterfall over here. And Mr. Troll who's fishing. So if you actually jump into this pond, he actually gets upset because you're scaring away his fish. And he might end up attacking you if you upset him too much. So let's see, do we have the required runes? I don't think we do, because we only have the Spatium rune. So the Mega Spatium rune actually activates the teleporters, but we're gonna get access to that later on. Not very late, actually. Pretty soon. Let's pick up all the plants we can get. Hello, Mr. Troll.
Me grew. Me here because left troll camp. Not want to work for goblins. Me not like goblins. Goblins are little. Can't trust goblins. Goblins think trolls stupid. So me live here. On own with fishes. Fish not give orders, and me eat them.
So if I understand correctly, the trolls work for the goblins.
Hog, king of trolls, follow goblins' orders. Gru hate goblins. Gru prefer stay here. Free, no orders, no working. Gru make music. Gru make statue. Gru artist. Today, Gru's birthday. But Gru alone, him not have friends. Him not have presents. Berwaka, only friend of Gru, up there. Him work for goblins. Gru's sad.
Well, maybe we could be friends.
Really? You want be Gru's friend? Oh, me have no friend. Well, friend, what you got for Gru's birthday then?
A present. Let me see what I can do.
Nice, so we have a new friend, Gru. Actually, it's funny, kind of funny, his name, Greu, actually means heavy in my own language. It means heavy in Romanian, so I am actually curious if the developers actually took that into consideration. They literally named the troll Heavy. So this is our quest log, by the way. Everything that we jot down is over here. We have a bunch of quests. Get present for Gru. Find out, deliver the report on the attack outpost. Figure out who the hell is Agba. Who the hell are we? And as you can see, in this huge cave, there's a spot up there that we cannot quite reach just yet. We're gonna need a levitation spell to actually get up there. So we're gonna get a levitation, but later on. So there's no rush. That area actually contains, among many other things, a backpack to expand our inventory. So if you would have played the special hero, if you activated the special hero at the start, you would have started with all the runes and you would have been able to levitate there directly. So you can expand your inventory early on. But there's no rush. No big rush to do that. So we finally have the paperwork to pass through the Goblin Kingdom and go to the main city. So progress, progress, progress. I can't remember where this next level took us. I think it was the Goblin Kingdom and the Troll Kingdom. But the Troll Kingdom is currently closed, I think. The trolls are on strike, by the way. So there's an interesting social dynamic between the different races. The trolls are a bit dumb, so they work for the goblins. The goblins are also dumb, but they're also especially greedy and manipulative. So let's give this guy the gem dealer's license. And sign goblin authorization, which was the signature is an X. So basically, Polsius forged the signature by marking an X. This is how goblins sign their stuff.
Good human. Here we go.
Okay, and this guy is gonna open the gate. Another way to quickly open the gate is to simply attack him with a fireball through the gate.
What?
He's gonna basically open the gate for you.
Look somewhere else. What?
Okay, cool. Let's go to the next level, which is gonna be the goblin and respectively the troll kingdom. So let's light up some torches. Thank you. And this is the kingdom. There's a bunch of spiders down there. This guy actually aggroed on us, interestingly enough. He saw us. See if we can get him with a fireball from here. I actually got him with a fireball, nice. And yeah, his little baby is gonna try to exact vengeance. So let's store some new spells. Let's also pop a torch. Why not? And yeah, let's explore down there first of all. So there's a couple of interesting secret areas over here, but we do require a pickaxe. So there's a teleporter up there, which is gonna be useful later on. There's a poisonous potion. Now the poisonous potion can actually be used on your weapon. You can actually, yeah, I think we need to put it in our inventory first of all. So you can poison our weapon.
This weapon has been poisoned.
And it's gonna do poison damage in addition to melee damage. Poisoning enemies means they basically eventually end up dying from poison. Okay. So let's see, where's the path down there? We can jump, but that will mean taking a lot of damage. Fall damage in this game is actually pretty brutal. You can die pretty fast if you're not paying attention. Okay. Make sure all the torches. So yeah, this unstable wall over here.
It's too sturdy for me to break.
We need a pickaxe. And our weapon is now green. I'm not sure you can actually poison spiders. I know you can poison other creatures. The poison is temporary, by the way. It's a limited number of hits. Can't remember how many hits, but I think it's 5 or 6 hits before the poison goes away. So, any other spiders? Any other spiders around? No. So if you do poison somebody, they're gonna basically turn green. We have a levitate spell. This is so cool. So that means we can now actually access the whatchamacallit, the secret area. But we actually need an additional levitate spell to access the secret area. So yeah, most corpses actually contain some bones. Bone powder was used, I think, in enchanting. I think it simply increased your overall damage. I think that was its main effect. Okay, this guy doesn't have anything else. And let's check over here, just in case we missed anything. And there's another spidey spider. This guy doesn't have anything else on him. Yeah, the bodies of many adventurers can be found in this cave. Maybe this is where the goblins dispose of their evidence. Yep. Several corpses over here. 1, 2, 3... And I think there's one behind them. Yeah. Kinda easy to... Kinda hard to spot all of them. Okay, what do we have? I can't remember if I used the levitate spell. We need 2 levitate spells from what I recall to actually get up there. To get to the secret area, I mean. Although it might be possible I'm not 100% sure. It might be possible to do it in one spell. The thing about levitation in this game is that once you are on a certain level of height, I mean, you cannot go down unless you cancel the entire spell. So this is the Troll Kingdom, this is the Goblin Kingdom over here, and we need to go that way towards the city, towards the caverns. But first of all, let's test out the Levitate spell. Let's see if we can get the second backpack early on, because that's going to be a huge boon for us. It means it's going to mean less backtracking to and from merchants. It's a cool secret area. Let's also light up this torch over here. And by using the Levitate spell, we're also going to be clearing our inventory for another item. Yeah, you come in. Thank you very much. So yeah, that gate resets every time you enter an exit level. Which was it on C, on X? I think it was, yeah, close the minimap. The minimap always opens. Okay, so we now have levitate. Perfectamundo. Now we need a very specific spot to levitate from to actually successfully get on the other side. We might also have to use a mana potion because levitation consumes mana. And we don't have any mana potions in reserve, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this one by the skin of our teeth. It's gonna be interesting. But we're gonna get a second backpack, and this is gonna double our inventory space. Oh my god. Gru is playing his flute. Hello, Gru. Oh yeah, and the rat, the ratsy spawned. The rat is poisoned now, as you can see. And yes. Ugh. Oh my god, Gru. Your singing is not the best. Okay. Let's save the game. Let's see if we can levitate from here. Okay. Managed to levitate. Let's hope this spell lasts long enough to get on the other side. This is the spell. Now our purpose is to get through the cavern over there. Yeah, sorry about the flickering. I can't really affect it. I think it's the spell that does that. I'm not sure why it's flickering like that. But it's definitely the levitate spell itself that's doing it. Okay, so we have a rat. I'm not sure how long this spell is gonna last. Yeah, the rat is attacking us, so he does 2 damage apparently. So we're gonna try to use this levitate spell to get on the other side. So this is a huge ice cavern, so we need to get up there. Towards that little nook over there. So let's hope we can levitate our way. So the spell doesn't cancel before we get there. So we're gonna try to get up here. If we manage to get there, we're gonna double our inventory. This is technically a late game area. It's an optional area.
I need something to hold on to so I can jump onto the ledge.
No.
Perhaps if I try to break off a stalactite.
Yeah, he means getting up there, actually. We need to activate something. We need to hit something so we go even higher. Let's see if I can interact with this cliff edge, perhaps. Just need to get slightly higher. Just need to levitate a bit higher. That's the thing. Because we can't really... Maybe on this side. So this is doable in the early game, that's the thing. It's just very difficult to pull off, that's the thing. That's the idea. So there's the backpack over there. I see it taunting me. That's so annoying. I just need a little bit more height to actually get there. So I'm trying to find a corner to hits, so we get slightly higher. Maybe one of the corners over here is gonna do it for us. I think this might be the correct answer. Just need one corner. Just one tiny eensy peetsy corner. Oh, come on, video game. Don't do this to me. You can do it. Just this levitate spell actually is lasting for quite a long while. Huh. So frustrating. I mean, I just need a little bit more height to get there. Come on, give me a second. Let me try to find a way. I think I did it. I think this was the corner we needed to... Yeah, this was the corner. Perfect. So we got enough height. This is perfect. We got enough height to actually manage to get up here. We actually are going to find an armor as well, not just a backpack. I'm not going to cancel the levitation just yet. So this is the bag. We just need to interact with it. And now we have a second layer of our inventory, which is freaking awesome. And we can also pick up everything that's up here. An axe. I can't actually get the leggings. Yes, we also got the leggings. So the plated leggings give you way more defense, but on the other hand, they actually nerf your casting ability, which kind of sucks. I also found an axe that does slightly more damage, so that's an upgrade. As you can see, we have way more inventory space now. And on top of that, we have found a dispel field and another levitate spell. And this is a very scary spider over there. We're gonna see if we can kill it. This spider can actually poison you. This is a poisonous giant spider. This is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. I'm not sure if it can even reach us. Yeah, it can't actually reach us. We're a bit slightly higher. But on the other hand, we can't reach it either. But we can kill it with the fireball spell. Giant spider. Wonder if it can fall down. I never tested that. It actually fell down. That's interesting. That's fascinating. I never got that spider to fall down. Huh. Here if it's gonna attack the rat. So yeah, this is the second secret of this area, which is basically a couple of bodies that has a yoke rune, which we already have, a ring of general protection, protection from fire, and some torches, and a mana potion. Wow, this levitate spell actually lasts a very long time. I'm amazed. And another levitate spell. Wow. I'm actually so happy we went here early on. Should I put another levitate spell? Nah, better not. Do we have 2 mana potions? Why are they not stacking? Okay, perfect. We have a mortar and pestle. We should always use the mortar and pestle. Where is that spider? Where did it go to? Ah, there it is. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna kill it in melee later on. So, are there any other secrets? So this basically is the area where we fought the spider. There is another secret area up there. This is a very cool secret in the beginning where you can find some very powerful armor. It does nerf your spellcasting though, so that kind of sucks. Let's equip that ring. And I think we can simply jump down from this spot because there are... can cancel our levitate spell now. Perfect. So what the hero meant earlier on, I think we can actually make a jump from here. Ouchie. We fell to our death. Yeah, it's a... ouchie. Yeah, this is the death animation, by the way. It's a tricky jump, but you can pull it off. Ouchie. Okay, finally made the jump. Man, that took some attempt. So the trick was to stand over there and quickly jump. Perfect. So yeah, I think you specifically need a pickaxe to collapse this thingy. But we can't melt these glaciers with torches. And we get a chainmail chest armor, a poison dagger of stealth, a paralyzed spell scroll, and a communicatum rune. So good stuff, good stuff. There's also a bunch of these flowers, these snowdrop flowers. These are some of the most important flowers in the game. You can actually craft invisibility potions with them. So cool stuff. We're not gonna go over there yet because that's an endgame area. You're gonna see why in the late game. Now there is a spider over there. So let's see. Can we equip this? A poison eminently accurate assassin's dagger of stealth. Plus 5 damage, critical chance 50%, plus 10 stealth. Requires 14 dexterity. We do not have 14 dexterity.
I have the skills to do that.
So, that's a shame. Can I use a fireball spell to knock this down? Yes! I did it! I knew a fireball spell was useful for something, so you had to use it from the opposite side. That actually makes sense. Okay, so we pretty much finished exploring... Oh, don't die. Okay. Gotta be careful. Can easily die. Okay. Let's have a couple of fireball spells in reserve, just in case. I also have a levitate spell in reserve. That might be a waste at this point. We are gonna come back here eventually. Some more snowdrop flowers. Cyprian Longsword of Force. That's actually a weapon improvement to what we have right now. And we have a bunch of bones that we need to turn into bone powder. Because our inventory space is kinda lacking right now. Yep. So our object knowledge is going to affect our ability to make different potions. Obviously we want health potions and the like, but some of the most important potions in the game are actually non-combat potions like the invisibility potion. So let's get this Cyprian Longsword of Force, perfect. Couple of bones. The bone powder most likely I'll probably sell. This longsword actually does a lot of damage. 7 damage, plus 1 strength, plus 1 constitution, plus 1 armor class.
I do not yet have the skills to do that.
It does require 40 close combat, and we do not have 40 close combat just yet. So it's a weapon we're gonna have to use in the future. Hello, Mr. Spider. Cast another spell on him. And try to kill him with fireballs, if possible. If you press G, by the way, that's your mana potions. You can quickly consume a mana potion. And if you press H, you quickly consume a health potion. Okay, perfect. Spider's gone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, Mr. Spider. How much... that gave us, I think, about 200 or 300 experience points. It was quite a lot. A short sword. There's a rope, a magic missile spell scroll. The torch is probably the most important one. And the rope we're gonna save for later, I think. Speaking of, did I recover my mortar and pestle? Or was I dumb enough to leave it on the ground? My mortar and pestle. There it is. Okay, I gotta make some room in my inventory, man. Where to and how to, that's the question. Okay, so I think the correct choice would be to put this over here. So what do we have? Protection from fire. Not that useful. We could probably use a magic missile in the future. A flying eye is it's a funny spell. It's more like a support spell than anything else. The reason why I wanted to clear my inventory is because I want to get that rope. Thank you. And yeah, let me show you what the flying guy does. The flying guy is basically a scout. So you create an eye, so you can scout the area up ahead. You can actually see our character slightly levitating. Pretty cool. You cannot actually go down, so if you get pushed upwards, there is no way to go down. That's the unfortunate part. But you can scout the area for enemies. Like this area up here. Or this area. I'm not sure if you can go through this. Yeah, you cannot go through solid objects, unfortunately. But it is useful. So all the spells in the game that can be casted through spell scrolls, you can have access to them eventually when you find the proper runes. But that's the good part. What do you have? He has an unidentified ring. Now it's unidentified because I think our object knowledge skill is too low. But we can get a couple of things. I think this is an invisibility ring, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but my instinct says that it's an invisibility ring. I'm not even sure we can... Yeah, since it's unidentified, it doesn't actually do anything. So we're just going to use the Ring of General Protection, the spellcasting ring. Probably going to end up having a spellcasting ring plus another powerful ring in the future. And I think we can pop one more torch, and we're going to leave the ring for later. Okay, so I think this is enough for this episode. I think we accomplished quite a lot. I mean, we got better armor. I'm not gonna use the chainmail armor or the plate mail simply because we gotta be careful when we jump down. Okay, took a bit of damage, but not too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the heavy armor simply because it lowers our spell casting, so that's the minor drawback it has. I don't want stuff to lower my spell casting. We badly need our spellcasting to be as high as possible, because that means we're going to be able to cast more powerful spells. And some powerful spells are just insane. So just a sort of balancing spoiler alert, magic in this game is freaking overpowered and broken. Like in most games, to be honest. Like if you play the Divinity series, like Divinity 1, 2, Original Sin... magic is freaking broken. I mean, with the right combination of spells, you can pretty much win every fight easily. It's broken in Gothic 1. In most games, in my opinion, magic is broken. And in a way, it should be broken because it's magic. It's a nuclear force that's able to destroy entire armies. In a way, magic should be broken, but from a gameplay perspective, it can lead to a sort of boring gameplay. Because you can pretty much fight everything. In any case, I think this is enough for this episode. I am happy we managed to finish fixing the lightning issues, because they were getting on my nerves. The game was way too dark. I do apologize for that, but hey, when you're playing an almost 25-year-old game, or 23-year-old game, on a modern software, even with the best mods possible, you're gonna encounter issues, especially when recording. I'm gonna try to fix everything as they break, but hey, I'm happy we managed to find a fix. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you like the video, if you like my channel, if you like my stuff. I'm gonna see you next time as we progress into the Goblin Kingdom and your kingdom, and hopefully you can reach the main city. Feel free to support us on Patreon. You can support us on Patreon for free or buy me a coffee. And as always, remember guys, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys and gals, and take care of yourselves.